We back again, episode 6, underrated but unguardable. We got somebody from across the water. He asked me on Instagram, he's like, man, I want to really be on the show. I really feel like I'm underrated and unguardable. I really want to be on, so I got to get him on. I like the attention. I like that he wanted to be on. I had to chase him down. Um, Michael, introduce yourself to the people.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Paul from Ghana, and I'm a 6'3" point guard and shooting guard. I have aspirations of coming to play basketball in the US, and I really hope this dream comes back. I want to come play college basketball.
All right, you say you want to come play college basketball. Why do
Yes,
you
sir.
want to come to the U.S. to play college basketball?
Well, I have aspirations of playing basketball professionally, so I
Profession.
think that would be a first step for me.
So, coming to the U.S. to play college basketball would be your first step of playing professionally. When you say professionally, you mean NBA or professionally in your country?
Professionally, not necessarily in the NBA, but any other minimum league.
Okay, okay. Do y'all have a pro league? Where did you say you was from again?
Ghana,
You from
from
Ghana?
Africa,
Do y'all
Ghana.
have a pro league there?
No, unfortunately not.
Not. All right. So, I've been watching ESPN lately, and J Cole been on ESPN like in the Rwanda league.
Yeah,
How far?
yes, they have. We have a league in Africa, in Rwanda. They just started it. That's the basketball African league, but we don't have any of them in Ghana. Ghana didn't qualify.
How far is that? How far is Rwanda from Ghana? Ghana.
Well, it will probably take about 2 hours. 2 hours flight.
Okay. So would that's the only league there? That's the only professional league there, or is more? Is more in different cities?
That's the only well-known league over there. The other leagues they have are just in the countries. Like, for instance, in Angola, they have a league just for Angolans. Like, they play for something, but I don't really know much about it. In Ghana, we just play for fun. The country doesn't really support basketball, and
Okay.
that's why I want to come out of it.
So when you say you want to come to the U.S., have you ever been to the U.S. before?
No, sir.
No. So you really, if anybody give you a shot to come to the U.S. to play college basketball, you really will go anywhere.
Yes, sir. Anyway,
Anywhere. So what if a college was to give you the shot, what are they getting from you? What kind of player are you?
well, I'm a shooting guard at bat, but I'm very good at pointing as well. Um, I average about 17 points per game and a lot of assists. That's one thing I'm very good at, giving assists about 9 or 10 assists per game. And I'm also a good shot blocker. I get about 3 shots blocks in a game, a couple of steals as well. And my work ethic is very good. I'm a really hardworking person. And the main reason I even want to come to the US in the first place is to make it so I can support my family. So I really not give it up for anything. I really take it serious and put all everything.
All right, that's dope. Um, I watched a couple of your films. How is the high school basketball there?
For now, all the basketball competitions have been canceled in school level. But it, in the past years, it was growing better and better. I think since last year, our schools, due to the pandemic, our school's basketball court has been locked down, and the only place I get to train is at home. So in high school, competitions for now have been canceled.
All right, in the past, before the pandemic happened, how many high school games did y'all usually have?
We Us is done like in the US and other countries where they play basketball throughout the season, like throughout the semester. We only play. We have 3 terms in in a year. That's first term, second term, third term. We only play it in the third term. That's about 2 months. That's the only time we get to play inter-competition basketball, and it's not very well scheduled like in the US. we just play a couple of games, and about only four teams get to the finals, so then we see who wins.
Okay. Um. So so I mean, you must play some other sports too, or you just play basketball.
I just play basketball, but I love tennis as well. I'm not really good at it like the way I am in basketball, but I like.
Um. No soccer. I thought a lot of people play soccer out there.
Yeah, they do, but it's not really my thing.
Like it. I heard it helped with your footwork, man. I tried. I could. I was too slow. But uh, how's the education? Like I know a lot of people, man. I've been in prep schools and I went to school with a couple of people. Like education is serious out there. It's definitely different in the U.S. where people take it for granted because it's free. But I have never met somebody from Africa that didn't take education serious.
Yeah, very true. I mean, the country really takes good concern about education. They want everyone to get the books first before they play any other sport. So we
So
don't joke with education out here.
is y'all school like really strict on that, or is it like I'm thinking about, or is it really not that bad like that?
Well, it's manageable though. We
Mhm.
get to train. We're supposed to train about three times a day, like in the US, where they get to train early in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. But we only get to train after school about just an hour or two, then back to the books.
How
This
many?
is how it is.
How long are y'all in school every day? Is it like in the U.S. like we go to school Monday through Friday from like 8 to 3? How long are y'all in school for?
Yeah, it's almost the same. But we start at 7:30 to 3.
All right.
And if you're in boarding school, I was in boarding school, then you have to stay. When we close at 3, you get to go to the dorm for a while and go back to class. So in the evening, about 6 o'clock,
What's
before you come back.
what's the boarding school? What's that for?
Come again?
What was the boarding school for?
Yes, for students who live far from the school.
Oh, okay. All right. So you really, I feel like you done been through some stuff in your life where if you come to the US, you gonna cherish everything. Like you just want an opportunity to come over here and show your skills and for the right coach and for the you. But do you care about hot and cold? Because some people might not want to go to a cold place where it snows. Somebody might like. What do you care about that at all?
No, not really.
You
I'm
just
good at anything.
you just wanna hoop. You like me, man. I'm just like put me in
Yes.
anywhere with a ball and some Wi-Fi where I can watch basketball and I'm good. So I'm taking it since y'all don't play a lot of games, you do a lot of training. You watch a lot of basketball though, right?
Yes, yes.
So do you watch college basketball? Or do you just watch NBA?
I do watch college basketball.
What's your favorite
Yes,
college basketball team?
I used to like LSU, but now it's Kentucky.
How you become an LSU fan? You must know somebody.
My coach comes from Louisiana, and he goes to watch the game more often. So when he was in Ghana, I had a coach from the US, not really my personal coach, but he came to coach a couple of kids, and I went to join. And he comes from Louisiana, and he really teaches us about the basketball. He makes us watch the games and all that.
I tell everybody I train there, like that's a big part of it. When you working out, you gotta watch it too, because like you can pick up stuff. Like I feel like I do stuff a lot, especially with the ball that I've never worked on, but I've seen it. So he was right. Like watching it is a big part of it. So you became a Kentucky fan, man. So that's crazy. But what about NBA? What's your NBA team?
The Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors. You want to shoot. You want to shoot threes, don't you?
Uh,
Yeah, I can tell the way
uh,
you smile. You want to shoot. You want. I see your Instagram name. It's hot sauce.
yes.
What that name mean?
Hot Sauce was, Hot Sauce, the street ball player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who inspired me to play basketball. I mean, And the
But
main reason why I ever picked up the ball in the first place. So
man, they was talking about that on Twitter the other like last month, and I'm like, he inspired a lot of people, and
yeah,
people. And I
right.
was in middle school, like when them and one mixtapes dropped, people was going right to the playground trying to do that stuff that he was doing. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think he even know to this day how many people like he inspired somebody all the way in Africa to pick up with basketball. He probably don't even know that. That's crazy. And that's still
very crazy.
it's still your name. You be trying the moves and stuff.
Yeah, very.
All right. Um, I don't know if you know the different levels of college basketball, but it's like junior college, NAIA, D2, D1. What level do you think you can play at right now?
Now I think with my skill level, I'll do well at JUCO and NAI
See,
or any D3 school.
you reasonable, man. A lot of American kids not reasonable like that. A lot of kids be like, man, I know I can play D1. There's nothing wrong with saying that, but you got to do some work behind it. But you looking for a junior college that will believe in you, and give you a scholarship to earn an education and play basketball, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm hoping people see this and they willing to reach out. I'm gonna get your number and everything, get your WhatsApp. And if anybody say anything to me, I'm gonna make sure I reach out to you so you can live out your dream, man. You constantly send me messages and trying to get on this. So I'm like, I know
Yeah.
he hungry, and I can see it. And I wish I could help every kid that talk to me, but it's hard. It's definitely hard this year because of the pandemic. A lot of people not recruiting high school kids. A lot of people are recruiting. It's in the transfer portal. You heard about the transfer portal. A lot of kids
No.
transferring. Yeah, it's kind of crazy right now. But I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I know it's late there, but before we get off, let the people know what kind of player they're getting. Your last impression that you're gonna give these coaches that see this. What kind of player are they getting in the classroom, on the court, in the community? What kind of player are they getting, or person in you? I think your sound went out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So said I'm a very hardworking basketball player and I take my basketball serious the same way I take my books. So I'm a two-way kind of player. And I'm a very respectable, honest, and relentless basketball player. Like I take everything serious. So I wouldn't jeopardize any opportunity I have for anything. I would just go straight to what I want, get it.
Cool, cool. I'm glad you came on. I appreciate you for reaching out. I hope you stay safe there in your country, and hopefully I can visit sometime. I would love to visit and see the basketball players there. Hopefully I can talk to some people and set that up. Thank you for your time. Good night.
Thank you so much, sir. It's really an honor being on the show and
I love to hear it.
yeah,
I love to hear it. I love to hear
yeah.
it. Thank you, man. You just made my night. You just made me feel so happy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, peace.
Good night.